Mr. Murtha, the other day, in fact, yesterday, time travels so fast that we had Joe Biden on, I think it was on Meet the Press. Yeah, it was Meet the Press yesterday. And he was saying that Congress doesn't have the ability to cut off the spending for this war. I don't think that's true, is it?
No, that's not true at all. If they have a request for additional funds in the supplemental, and it's going to take them 2 or 3 months to for them to get these troops out in the field, we have every ability. But
Believe that you, as an influential member of the House, can stop the spending for this war or put the choke points on so the president has to meet certain conditions? Do you think you can do that?
Well, I believe that we have to have hearings and force them to justify every cent. Then in addition to that, we have to say, okay, what is the achievable plan? For instance, they sent in 10,000 troops two and a half, 3 months ago. Those 10,000 troops didn't do any good at all. There's more problems today than there were then. More people killed. So now we're going to send in another brigade, piecemeal. That's not going to solve the problem. I have not seen anything that assures me there's going to be any progress made in Iraq. And then the Iraqis have no incentive. They say they're going to have benchmarks. What are the benchmarks? What are we going to do if they don't meet these benchmarks? The problem
I can hear you, Congressman. I can imagine you giving the same statement in a Democratic whip meeting or at a leadership meeting. Who's on the other side? Without giving away the name, you won't. But who's on the other side of your argument? There must be somebody in this Democratic caucus up on the Hill, the majority now of the Congress. Somebody's up there waging an argument against Nancy Pelosi and Steny and the rest of the leaders against taking this strong stand. What's their argument?
Well, I'll tell you, it's all political, and that's the problem. They're all
You mean they're worried about conservative contributors or what?
They're always worried. No, they're worried about the political ramifications. Remember when I spoke out a year ago, a number of Democrats said, oh, my God, this will be a tragedy for the Democrats. That's not the point. What we have to do is what the right thing. We want to work with this president. We want to stabilize Iraq, but it's not going to happen with a plan where there's been no consultation at all. For instance, consulting isn't just talking to members privately. It's meeting with the people that have the authority and responsibility in Congress and explaining what he wants to do and then listening to the recommendation. That hasn't happened. It happened on every other president. It has not happened with this president.
I just heard it.